Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best PS4 controllers. Starting at number 10. NACON Revolution Unlimited. The original NACON Revolution Pro controller was quite successful and received great reviews from a lot of influencers and websites. The Revolution Ultimate is aiming to go over that bar that was previously set, but it does trip and fall due to a few shortcomings. It's not a bad controller by any means. The layout is similar to the Xbox One layout, and this is something a lot of people prefer. The right analog stick has a light-up ring around it which glows in red color. While it does look cool, it takes me back to the red ring of death days. The buttons are just as good as any controller on this list, and I like the style of the shoulder buttons and triggers. The D-pad is decent, although I have seen better for sure. The major gripe I have is with the analog sticks. They just feel cheap to me and don't really compare to a PS4 or Xbox controller. The back buttons are useful, however, and the replaceable weights are a nice touch. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. SCUFVANTAGE 2. SCUF is the major esports sponsor for a lot of teams. That's why you'll find a lot of influencers, streamers, professionals, and most competitive people use their hardware. Another major selling point is the customization available in the design department. So what makes the SCUFVANTAGE 2 so great? Well, they were one of the first companies to introduce back paddles, and they still do it extremely well on the Vantage 2. There are a lot of design options available here, and you can go crazy on their website to make something truly your own. They even released their own designs based on games and other themes. The layout is reminiscent of the Xbox One controller, and it does have the same heft and weight to it. All of the buttons are excellent and work as you'd expect them to. The front of the controller has a removable faceplate, and it's intuitive to take on and off. You change out the sticks, the D-pad, and even remove the rumble motors. The Vantage 2 also has onboard audio controls in the form of a touch-sensitive bar at the bottom. Note that this only works in wired mode to preserve battery life. Number 8 of my list. Razer Raiju Ultimate. Maybe you're familiar with PC gaming, or maybe you're not. But I'd be surprised if you told me you haven't come across Razer products when searching for gaming peripherals online. The massive giant of the PC gaming industry returns once more cater to the console audience, this time with Razer Raiju Ultimate. The Raiju Ultimate is the updated version of the original Raiju controller. The previous version was a wired controller only, which was a major deal breaker for a lot of people. Apart from the Ultimate version being a wireless controller, another major change is the layout. This time around, it's the standard DualShock 4 layout we're used to. But any similarities to the DualShock 4 after that go flying out the window. The grip design is quite a bit larger, and it's also much heftier and better built. It has hard foam padding at the back, and gripping it is really a moment of joy and comfort. The sticks are much more precise and stay true to the design of what most people are used to. Coming at number 7. ASTRO Gaming C40. I'm not exactly a firm believer in the popular concept that better equipment makes you a better gamer. But ASTRO might just have changed my opinion with their excellent C40TR controller. Before I even get into the details, I'll say that, while the controller is pricey, it's the best overall package out of the bunch. The design and layout of the controller resemble with Sony's DualShock 4, but the heft and size of it feel like an Xbox One. This really does feel like a match made in heaven. As someone who likes a little heft to their controllers, this is excellent. The grip at the back is easy to hold onto, and we also have the programmable back paddles located here. Well, the ASTRO's C40TR ships with a carrying case, which has the analog sticks I mentioned before, and a special proprietary screwdriver. With this, you can easily open the screws on the faceplate and get to moving things around. It's easier than it sounds, and you feel like you actually accomplished something when you're done. At number 6. NACON Revolution Pro. NACON Revolution Pro Controller V2 is another of PS4 controller alternatives that we will see in this post. This is a wired connection gaming device. So, if you are looking for a wireless device, then turn away. The shoulder buttons are dual, so are the analog buttons and an 8-way directional pad, which is supreme for shooting games. We will now come to the design of the gaming device. We were initially taken aback by the appearance as it looked familiar to this Xbox One controller. You can find the buttons on the right side and come largely in size. We found the fitting awesome and better than the DualShock. The directional pad is 8-directional, which is suitable for shooting games that require instant reactions. At times, you can find these things intense to set up. It does not have to be that way. When the fitting takes time, you can call your friend for help or opt for another device. It weighs less than 2 pounds, that makes it quite lightweight and portable. The gaming device comes with a product rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars on Amazon. It might sound average, but once you have used the gaming device, you might differ. The device is reasonably priced at less than $110. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. PICTEK Ps4 Controller. PICTEK Ps4 controller is a product from PICTEK. When you like to use this box controller, then you would love to use this. The design and the buttons are placed quite similarly. The joysticks, the directional pad, and the trigger buttons are fantastic for gaming. Users have complimented the device for its stress-free gaming. We were astounded with the build quality of the device for the price. The battery of the device is noteworthy. It comes with a 1300 mAh rechargeable capacity, the largest in the world for 16 hours of gaming. We like the 6-axis sensor offering you immersive gaming sessions and audio with the headset. The control and feeling when you are placing shooting or racing games have to be actually felt on this one. It is peerless and you can fire continuously. When you compare it with other game controllers, this comes ergonomically designed. We found no fatigue on the thumb or arms. The LED light button is useful for the night. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Etpark Ps4 Wireless Controller. The Etpark Ps4 Gamepad is on par with the DualShock 4 controller device. One look and you will be misled by it. We were fooled too. The layout of the buttons, joystick, and the size of the gaming device are the same. The only difference between both being that its touchpad comes in a different shape and size. Unlike other gaming devices on this list, this is wireless. The need to get up often for adjusting the settings is not required. We also like the share button. You can easily share your favorite moments during gaming with your friends and others. The build quality could have been better, but it is fun to use. You do not feel stressed when playing with it for long hours. It comes with a product rating of 4 out of 5 stars. It is priced less than $31, which makes it definitely worth it. At number 3. NACON Revolution Pro. NACON Revolution Pro controller is a streamlined controller that is suitable for professional gamers. The look, design, build, and capabilities are ideal for gaming. Besides, the price of the gaming device is reasonable. But you will find it quite challenging to keep your thumb on the sticks. You can use the directional pad in the device 8 ways. This is one feature that we were not impressed by a maker of stature like NACON. Most of the buttons are placed right. But when you are not a professional gamer, you will find the going tough initially. However, the buttons came with more travel. They have offered 4 profiles for triggering sensitivity, shortcut, and remap features. Using the headphone jack comes in handy playing games online. Sadly, if you want to change the volume or mute sound, you must pause your game. You will not be able to switch your console on. So, manually you have to get up and then switch it on. With the 3-meter cable, it makes things better. On the bright side, the controller is part of Sony. It comes with a product rating of 3.3 out of 5 stars on Amazon. Coming at number 2. Horipad FPS Plus. Horipad FPS Plus is up next for discussion on the PS4 controller alternatives. The makers of Hori produce gaming device, and they have been in the gaming industry for quite a while now. It is safe to say that they know the mood and demands of consumers and produce gaming devices. Likewise, we are delighted to tell our readers that this is the first third-party PS4 controller with a touchpad coming with the clickable option. You can use the target button at the ear, coming with 3 different levels of sensitivity. That is an essential component of any gaming device. The more sensitivity you have on your hands, the better you can control your shots. In a sense, racing and shooting games can be enhanced immensely with this kind of feature. Not to mention, the turbo feature is exceptional in this device. We also found the placement of the thumbstick is just right. You can play using the device on your PS3 and your PS4 with the device. It is lightweight and grips both your hands, similar to this box controller. Since the analog sticks are close by, gamers can easily have movement. And number 1. Razer Raiju Tournament. Razer Raiju Tournament Edition is one of the best PS4 controller alternatives in the market. Designed and produced by Razer, their charge into the segment proves to be suitable for the moment. We were bowled over by the design of the gaming device. You could play any sort of game effortlessly, including racing, sports, and shooting games. They instantly come to life when you use this kind of device. We found that some features are useful for some games, but not all. This controller is slightly bigger than the DualShock device. 4 buttons below the analog stick let you adjust the settings without having to go to the menu. We also were happy with the short travel time, which is ideal for shooting games. Overall, the look and the feel of this gaming device are quite different, in the right way, compared to other devices. Unfortunately, we heard some annoying noises coming from the controller when you press them. One user who is from Manhattan was reluctant to purchase the gaming device. But she went along with her instincts, and it proved to be right. The user was delighted with the look and the grip of the controller. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.